everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. This is a live stream about how to get our financial abundance in order, especially now that we've got the solar eclipse, the solar ring of fire coming on the 14th. Okay, so just doing a quick check. I see that everyone is here. Good morning, everyone from Australia. Hello, hello. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead, and if you are new to my channel, just do a quick introduction. Welcome. I do run 2 contests each month. One is on my Instagram channel with its own set of rules and posted to the top of the page, and one is on my YouTube community page, and it is your opportunity to win a free reading, and you can enter twice, one on each site. All right, guys? If you're a returning member and subscriber, thank you so much for your comments, like, share, subscribes, and it helps my channel grow. I am so grateful. One moment while I tap in. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings. Something flipped. Oh, no. Overseeing this act of divination, please give me the highest and best messages for Scorpio financial abundance during this time of transition. Thank you. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. Oh, this card came out. Guys, this is good. This card came out in your pre-shuffle, the initiation, but overflow and plenty just came out, and that's a card of abundance. Hell yeah. All right, let's see what we have here. Let me calm down. 43, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. I just want to start with that because before I even logged on, there was chatter about, will I have my money? When is it coming? Abundance is here, right? And tarot can only do but so much. It's going to guide you and let you know when opportunities are available. You have to do the work. You have to get curious about what's out there. And really, the first step to being abundant is to understand what makes you happy, because ultimately that's the only thing that you're going to be able to sustain long term, truly, to live a balanced life. This is number 7, a card of, a number of introspection, enlightenment. It's a very spiritual number as well. If your life path number is a 7 like mine, you might want to consider a spiritual business, because also in the pre-shuffle, the High Priestess came out. So I've been saying that for some time, but truly Scorpio and, water signs especially, Scorpios are definitely psychic, very gifted. And that is a talent that, let's just say, artificial intelligence could not replicate. So it is something to consider as you are, cycling through the many things that you like to do. So 43 reduces to the number 7. This is number 54, the initiation, the crossing. This is the one that came out in your pre-shuffle. Really saying that you're being tested, right? And I know from speaking to my clients, I know from being a Scorpio myself, being tested right now is a real thing. You are probably having some disruption go on around you with close family members or people that you perceive to be like family, even in your workplace, right? Which is another reason why many of us are reconsidering and revamping our business strategy right now. That is supposed to be happening. So I think every client I've seen for the last 2 weeks has really been a career reading, and what should they do and how should they navigate this cosmic energy. And the best thing I can say is to really focus on what you are like eager inside, right? Like all of a sudden you're going to start getting, I should do this with my business instead, or I really no longer want to work for this person or do this with my life. So I'm going to start. And it could be just something you haven't thought about in years. The minute that starts happening, lean into that, because that's your cosmic wink, so to speak. And you're being tested, right? You're being tested for sure with your ability to, to have emotional control, so to speak, is what I'm hearing. What is this? Number 6, cosmic womb, the divine feminine. The number 6 is also about balance, which is exactly timed, perfectly timed because of Libra season, right? Equal give and take. This is about birthing your next experience is what I'm hearing. I'm getting Empress energy as well. So we're going to tap into that further. How's everybody doing? Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. After this reading is over, guys, I will open it up for Ask a Question. You can ask me anything you want. Of course, this is how I do make my money, but I am here to help. So as long as if I can see it, I'll read it, I'll help you. If you leave a super chat or whatever it's called, a super thanks, I'm so grateful. But that is no guarantee that I will be able to see it amongst all of the comments. So I'm doing the very best I can. And I promise I will do everything to get to you. All right. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, give us more messages. Oh, the 9 of Wands. What else? Ace of Cups. Oh, that's good stuff. Literally saying that exhaustion, it's coming. All of the things. Rapid movement forward. 8 of Wands. I love that. Oh, that's good. Justice. Thank you. 1 second. Libra energy. I'm picking up that some of you need to get going and start making your business. What is that? Start forming it legally, I guess, whatever that means to you. So perhaps LLC or, something along those lines. Spirit saying, go ahead and start doing that. Even though that really isn't going to be where the future lays, it's just a matter of time before all of that is not the construct you need. But for now, I'm hearing go ahead and start getting your contractual obligations in place. Consult with whomever you need to in terms of legalizing your side hustle. I don't know how else to word that. All right. Okay, 8 of Swords and the Hermit energy. Spirit is saying that this is a time of introspection these next 2 weeks, especially as we get closer to the 14th. You're really going to have to sit with yourself and reassess your business and reassess your finances, and really open up your mind as to how you can create income. Spirit saying also to get out of your way, right? So this 8 of Swords, this is perception issues. This is like you thinking that you're not, I don't know how else to word this, but like you're not attractive enough to do a live stream about, whatever, or that you are not funny enough or not, whatever, fill in the blank. Spirit saying that's all a perception and that's really on you. It's your time to step forward and just be bold and just move ahead with your passions, because what people really enjoy is watching other people enjoy themselves, right? It comes across as, uplifting. So Spirit saying just be yourself. And at the end of the day, whatever content you create is just your personal Akashic record for yourself in the future. You're sharing information. You're not trying to educate anybody. I mean, maybe you are, but who's to say that your opinion is correct? It's just about sharing your experiences and being part of a community is the best thing I can say. Wherever you can do that is where you're going to find success. 5 of Swords came up. Be methodical. Like, even though this can be a card of conflict, I'm seeing this as your internal conflict. And number 5s, by the way, if you're a life path number 5 or 5 is one of your major numbers, just know that that is a number where it's magnetic is what I'm hearing. Number 5 is very magnetic and always knows how to lift up a crowd of people. So something to consider, right? Give me 1 second. What is this? So Hermit energy, Virgo, we have 2 9s. Definitely the ending of, I'm hearing like, what's that? I'm hearing like it's the end of that stress, like the end of the month stress. Oh yeah. Where you're just like, oh my gosh, my rent's due, everything is due. While there is going to be an increase, I'm hearing in pricing for things around us, it's not going to affect those of us who are really focused on building an independent business. Okay, so here we go. So 7 of Cups. There's going to be multiple options, right? Multiple streams of income that are coming in, but you really have to get curious and figure out the tools. And I say this every week, right? But every week people are coming back to me and letting me know that, hey, I checked out that, Matt Wolf guy, and I started to learn about the different AI tools, and I got so much done this week. Or, hey, my business is shifting. The people I work for don't need me anymore. I'm being automated. What should I do? And people are having great results. This is a time to get curious and start doing things, because you've shed everyone out of your life, right? There's nobody left. So who's left to judge you? You're the one judging yourself. So move forward with whatever you want. And by the way, even if it's not how you make your money, how much more likable are people when they're happy? And how much higher do you vibrate? And how much more do you just feel better? And naturally you'll attract the things, like attracts like. So you'll attract the things that are going to benefit you in either way. That makes you an abundant being. So I hope that makes sense. Because when you are vibrating in a place of like happiness and like curiosity and desire, you do attract those types of things towards you. And you can be just very successful because like good energy just comes your way. As I was saying, Queen of Swords energy, right? I was saying there's no one left to cut off. And she said, sure there is. Oh, geez. All right. So the Queen of Swords. But she's also one who now sees very clearly. So I say this a lot too, but finally I get her on this step where you can see the picture. So you see how the Queen of Swords, the clouds are below her, which means that for the first time, she can really see clearly. And that's what Spirit wants you to just focus on your goals, focus on your budget, find out what it is, not just that you need, what do you want, right? Maybe you only need to live off of $8,000 a month, $4,000, I don't know, right? But maybe you want $20,000 a month. What's stopping you from manifesting that? It's a false perception that you can't because you haven't before. That's absurd. Like, don't get in that mindset because you'll attract limitations. Instead, attract all of the abundance by asking yourself, how am I so fortunate to always have what I need and then some? How am I so fortunate to always get divine guidance for my business and my love life and my well-being? And just start saying it out loud, and your brain will start asking itself those questions, and it'll start solving that problem, right? Versus, why am I always so broke? And then your brain automatically says, I'll tell you why. And it'll bring you all of the reasons real time. So this is about focusing, taking what it is that you desire and that you want and accepting that. And everything else, you don't have time for it. And you really don't. You don't have the time or the energy to wrap yourself up in other people's problems, other people's businesses. Ultimately, then you aren't, putting on your oxygen mask is how I'm hearing it. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is business smart, business savvy, generational wealth, calm business decisions, nothing rash, being smart, and assessing priorities as well. Like if you like, this is the month to get it done, especially as we approach our season, Scorpio, because that's our solar return. Thank you, Spirit. Also, something to consider as the Ring of Fire, right? It's called the Solar Ring of Fire on the 14th. It's the solar eclipse in Libra, right? Why is it escaping me? Thank you. So the point here is that the Ring of Fire, if you can imagine that, that's when a woman is birthing and she's crowning, that's called like the Ring of Fire. And that's what Spirit's showing me. Like, this is the final push, right? Where you are really putting your will into it and you're focusing and saying, okay, I've got to get my budget in order. I need to get a tax person to help me with my quarterly things. I need to really get my website. And as I say this aloud for myself, I really need to get my website running. I need to understand a scheduler. I need to do more consistent posting. So start doing it. Temperance. This is about making, like, don't wait to make it perfect either. That's what I'm hearing. So Temperance, she's like an alchemist, right? Always trying to balance it, always trying to transmute pain into pleasure, vice versa, learning from it. That's, in my mind, I always see this as very Scorpio energy, that transformation, the alchemist. But also sometimes there's so much focus on having it perfect that there's a paralysis there. So just be yourself and get started. Just as they say, just do it, right? Two of Cups, soulmate energy. What are you doing here? All right, let's see how this goes. 1 second, because we're going to clarify. Ace of Pentacles. That's good. Hold on. I'll take that. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginnings in love and money. Fascinating. All right. Well, we're going to clarify that. Is that supposed to all happen this week? What? Who's at the bottom of the deck? Queen of Pentacles. That's great. Oh, that would have been the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's a couple I like a lot. They can build things together. And you know what? They came up on the last live stream. Where's Colleen? She would remember. Hey, Colleen. Oh, Colleen, are you still waiting? I looked up and just saw that. Hey, everybody. Oh, all right. I thought about you, of course, this week. Hold on one second. All right, Spirit, let's clarify these, please. Queen of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Wands. The Magician, clarifying the Ace of Cups. Three of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Wands. All right, so they want me to stop there and just assess. Well, no, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just getting a lot of messages here. The Moon card. The Queen of Swords again. Nine of Swords again. Oh, no, this is just the Nine of Swords. We had the Nine of Wands. King of Wands. The Wheel. Oh, this is good. And the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles as our final outcome this week. 1 second. All right. So a couple of things in terms of your business, especially if you have an online presence or you're in a position where you just need to be like you've been noticed is the way I want to say it, because this Queen of Wands is letting me know that the hard work that you've put in, even though you are feeling like you need to change 100 things out of 100 things with your business plan, you're supposed to be thinking that, right? If you're not, consider why that is, because there probably is something that you need to refine further. And if everything is going smoothly for you, then that's amazing. Keep doing that, but maybe make meticulous record of what it is that you are doing regularly. Like really understand your platforms. And that's another thing I'm hearing too. That there are so many platforms that are coming and that you can create yourself moving forward. But for now, at least try to have things, in multiple places. So I have the Nine of Wands, exhaustion being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Like you've been the focus of your own life for a while, which is great. And other people are noticing your efforts. And this has been coming up for a long time too. Like there is some jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy actually around you, Scorpio. And the truth is that people are having some difficulty accepting that you've done so well without them. That's how it's coming through. I'm hearing that for those of you that have left, like toxic family members, I mean, we all did, right? The toxic family members, the relationships, the old job, the narcissistic boss, whatever it was, people have been kind of tracking you silently and watching you, and people are having a hard time with that. So Spirit is just saying, keep living your life, keep doing what you're doing, keep refining yourself. And that's the best way to affect change on anything and anyone, is just keep focusing on your best goals, no matter what. Like, just don't give up. And Ace of Cups clarified by the Magician. So that's two number ones. Let me look at this. And the High Priestess came out earlier. So that's also a number 2. Perfect. So this is all new beginnings here. So when the Fool starts his journey, right? That's when the 0 in tarot, when the Fool starts his journey and you are beginning all of the new things, the very first stop is the Magician in the journey. And that's where you pick up all of your tools. And that's what happens. We go through, the veil of forgetfulness, and then we're born, and then we get all our tools: air, fire, water, earth. And then from there, anything that you do after, you've created. You are the alchemist. And Spirit is saying that this is your time of refinement. And anything that you are intending on creating at this point, it's going to manifest. And you need to just continue to focus on asking for your evolution and peace and ease during that time, because this is going to be a bit of an upgrade for all of us. And it can be very stressful. There's going to be a lot of changes globally with financial stability. And so people are going to be pushed to have to do things independently online. It's just the way that we are moving. So no matter how much you want to fight it and all of those things, your options truly are at this point in the very near future. You either go off grid, which is perfectly fine, but then of course you wouldn't be watching this, right? So I'm not speaking to them, or to really lean into how you can turn these things into your benefit. Like, stop being afraid of it. And it is scary. There are so many ethical things to consider, but that's true of everything we've ever done as a society, right? That's the point. I always say the 3D isn't about resolution. It's about understanding and evolution, right? You can't try to fight the other side, whatever the other is. You just have to try to get curious about it. You know, that way you really know what it is that you want. You've explored both sides, all the sides. And the spirit says, excuse me, spirit says do the same thing with your business, right? And how to make money. Like, it's not just one thing. It just isn't. So with the 8 of Wands, this is rapid movement forward, but I'm also seeing with this 3 of Cups, new friends, new, like a new, give me 1 second. Thank you. All right. So the way this is coming across is specifically 2 things. Some of you may be taking a trip in before February to go see your sisters or women in your family or who you consider family. I see travel ahead for that, and I see that that's going to actually be very beneficial. And if you've been going back and forth about making a travel plan to see the feminine in, like, people, like specifically women, I would say take that trip, go see your family, go do whatever it is that you had intended on doing. Spirit's just saying some of you are kind of going back and forth about the expenses for this trip. They're saying to go forward. The community is more important. Second thing is, for the more general message, is that this is about taking action and getting involved in your community is another thing. Not just, you know, whether that's online or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever your community is, right? Like, I have you guys are my Starseed community. I love you guys. This is really, like, healthy for me, and I enjoy it. So it's something like that, right? Like, Spirit saying, like, take the time to take action and be around like-minded people, or at least have the desire to want to be, and then go be in places, you know, that there are others, for lack of a better word. I'm hearing, like, you know, building it better together, co-creating. Some of you maybe have some favorite creators out there. Spirit saying, go ahead and reach out, right? I mean, it's things like that. It's like, get curious, but you have to take action. Like, it's just not going to fall in your lap. Give me 1 second, guys. Justice card being clarified by the Moon card. All right, so court matters, contracts, divorces, the Moon card. Give me 1 second. Let me clarify this. This is coming through. Give me more information, Spirit, on the Moon. Knight of Swords. I'm picking up specific for somebody who's waiting to buy a large land property. One moment. This is really specific. Somebody out here is about to buy a large piece of land and is planning to turn it into like a holistic or healing type center, something like that. I'm hearing something about getting the land looked at to make sure you can cultivate the type of herbs and medicines that you want to grow. And it's even more, this is very specific. Whoever this is thinking about growing alternative medications that are not yet decriminalized everywhere. And so while that may be something you can do in the future, it's going to be very important for you to seek legal advice about the zoning of that property. And once you do that and get that information underway, you will be good to go. That was very specific. Okay, so let's move on. So the Justice card and the Moon card with the Knight of Swords. This is coming through as quick communication, something like a decision. Anything else? Okay, so in terms of this, I have the Justice card with the Moon card, and that's like, you know, something hidden in the dark, something left to be revealed. Then I've got the Knight of Swords, and that's going to be like a quick decision, clarity. And then I'm also having the Two of Swords, the Judgment, and the Tower card. So we're going to clarify this. Give me 1 second, because the judgment tells me that there is something pending. Number 2 is decision time, but the Tower card. So let's clarify this Tower card, because I'm feeling this is coming through for more than just a few of us in terms of like waiting for a judicial response or contractual. King of Cup, Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. Spirit, show me more about this Tower, please. Ace of Cups again at the bottom of the deck after I shuffled. So that's Ace of Cups 3 times, 3 aces. So a Tower, clarify, is that 9 of Cups, independence, happiness. This is, so is this a good Tower? Show me. Oh my God. 8 of Swords, perception, self-imposed restrictions, bringing it on yourself, creating your own problems. 1 second, guys. I want some clarity on this. 1 minute. One more time, please. Show me this Tower. The Hanged Man, new perspective. So the 8 of Swords came out about perception and that you're in your own head, you're creating your own problems. And the Hanged Man is coming out like, look, you've got to reassess. All right, so just give me a second. We're going to have to get back to this because I do want to get more information on this. But it sounds to me like a decision is being made, but there has to be something that's reassessed. So if you're waiting for a decision, it might be worth it to you to contact your attorneys or whoever's working on your side to see if all of the paperwork is where it's supposed to be, to follow up on things that aren't being related to you. I'm almost getting like there's just something like, it didn't make the person's desk, or they don't have the, the what's it called, addendum or something like that, or they're missing a medical record. You know what I mean? Like it's something paperwork related is what I'm hearing, and an easy fix. But the reason I think the Tower card is showing up is because it really might cost someone their job because they've made a mistake on your case. You know what I mean? And so if you are in fact an attorney, or you're the one helping someone through these things, like really make sure that your files are in order for your clients. 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is something like 7 of Swords. I see this as like conflict. So there could be, oh God. So yeah, there could be something, the paperwork being misfiled. And also if you have your own business, Spirit's just saying like, make sure your ducks are in a row. Hold on 1 second. The Star card. Yeah, you're manifesting it. Like you're wishing, you want it, you deserve it. Like your money's coming, but there is something being held up. And I think it has to do with the person handling your cases, or give me 1 second. 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, when is my stuff coming? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. 1 second. King of Cups. All right, so let me just look at what we have here. So going back to this, all right, we've got the 8 of Swords being clarified by the Queen of Swords. That's a lot of air energy, and it's just about like, you've got to get out of your head and start seeing things the way that they really are. Get another perspective. Like, because another thing too is when you are very blocked up in your energy with money because you are needing it so much, it's like I see the 4 of Pentacles in my mind. Like it's that hoarder energy, that miserly energy where you're just like holding on to it so tightly. That's true of anything that you hold on to that way. It literally creates blocks. So you have to try to find a place of ease to the best of your ability, which when it comes to your livelihood and well-being, I understand. It will send you into complete panic at the end of the month, right? At the middle of the month, anytime that you are needing your funds and you don't have it. But, at the end of the day, what can you really do to control the situation outside of you? And let's just say you are waiting for funds and it is taking you to a place of, discomfort and anxiety and all of those 9 of Wands things. If you don't at least try to find peace within yourself, you really will bring more of that. And as I'm saying that, the Hermit energy is telling me like, this is maybe too much time secluded because it's bringing about anxiety. This Nine of Swords, I mean, she's in her head. And that's just not healthy, is what I'm hearing. It really isn't healthy. And Libra season and this eclipse season is also about introspection, how you talk to yourself and other people, but specifically the stories you tell yourself. So the Queen of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very focused on, you know, their needs. And this is what Spirit wants you to do. Like, you know, get clear-minded, get rid of the things that are like the excess chatter. Start speaking to yourself with at least the kindness that you would treat other people, truly. And start having faith that you can do it, and stop feeling guilty that you're focused on yourself. Like, that's the other thing. You have to release that. Spirit says release control. Like, your kids are not going to die because you decided to take on a project. It's going to be okay, right? Instead, teach them how to survive. They're going to be all right. You know, your parents aren't going to, you know, like, everyone's going to be okay if you decide to do something for yourself. It's going to be okay. And the stronger you become and the more focused you become, the more of a like, what's it called, inspiration that you are to others. And truly, Scorpio, you know, that's what you really want. You want to help other people and have people like just be their best. And I keep hearing that, like, the best way to do that is to focus on you. So we've got this Two of Cups here and the World card. So the World card's number 21, which is reducing to the number 3, Empress energy with the soulmate energy. And so a couple of things are coming to mind. This is a time of making some really intense decisions about your relationships. That's just the way it is. You're either going to go all in or all out. There's no in between at this point. By the end of this month, especially as we approach our season, Scorpio, if you have been choosing to be single because you've had everyone at arm's length, you may find yourself in the energy of having a fated encounter and Spirit bringing you the opposite situation. However, if you are in a relationship that you've been questioning, this eclipse season is going to shine a type of light on yourself and your desires, where you're going to get real with yourself, and you can expect to make changes, because the World card is the completion of the cycle, and you have all of these aces coming through, letting me know that you're shedding, again, Queen of Swords, the very last bit of it. So some of you, it's that the divorce is being finalized. It's that you are switching titles from wife or husband to single, you know, Mr. or Mrs. to Mr. I don't even know the terms. The point is, you're changing your title, right? You might be going, if this is job related, you might be going from hourly to hourly. I can't speak. Those types of things. But I do have where Scorpios are going to have a fated encounter. Like, I've been saying that for a while, that there's a lot of incoming energy our way and that there was going to be options, but there's something I keep hearing about. Ooh, I keep hearing like the 3rd week of October. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. They're saying yes, 3rd week, because they're showing me that 21 reduces to the number 3. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, and they're saying that it's going to come at a time. Of course. Okay. So they're saying it's probably going to come to 1 second. They're telling me that it's going to come at the most inopportune time. It's going to come like you're going to listen to this reading and you're going to be like, oh man, you know what? She's right. Let me go sit down and figure out all my stuff. And then you're going to start working on the, you know, the business plan. You're going to start getting really involved. And then out of the ethers, here falls your, you know, your soulmate. And you're going to be like, what? I don't have time. So I guess Spirit saying, like it or not, you know, you're going to have a lot of things on your plate here pretty soon. And 6 of Pentacles, you got to stay balanced. And this Ace of Pentacles, that's how it's coming through. Like, you're going to have a more balanced life. That's what Libra season, as it comes to a close, wants from you. So if you've been working harder, not smarter, that's got to change. If you've ousted love from your life, it's coming your way. If you've been in a codependent relationship, you're going to find yourself in a tower moment, leaving that relationship behind. So you can expect there to be change, but this is not coming out of left field, right? You guys, we all have known that this is taking place. Now it's just that you're going to have the wherewithal to do it. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see. Is there anything else, Spirit, from here? Okay. The Tower moment. Thank you. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a good tower. That's a good tower. That's things going your way. Good. Things are going to go your way. Follow up with whoever is handling your stuff. Anything else? Three of Cups again. Ace of Pentacles again. Three of Cups. What am I missing? Anything else? I just keep hearing like reach out for assistance, Temperance, and Two of Swords. That's a lot of balancing, guys. Temperance is all about balancing. Two of Swords is about looking for third party or third place solutions, right? So, all right. So let's talk about the Two of Swords. In this, okay. So here she is, right? And she's like all in her head thinking that there is just no other way but option one or option two. But behind her is like a whole new world, a whole new option, a whole new everything. All she has to do is like put down her guard and like think, is there another way? Is there just anything else I could possibly do that wouldn't cause me to feel so restricted? And Libra season wants you to balance your options. And if she would turn around, there would be a place of ease. And this right here is again about alchemizing and turning something that's not working into something that is. And how do you do that? Problem solving, right? And I'm hearing that taking a new perspective, that hanged man energy. And again, we've got the 6 here, 6 of Pentacles, 6 all the way across with the 3 of Cups as well. It's just about co-creating, reaching out to other people. Like, because everybody's going to start doing the same thing. So this is not a time of competition. This is a time of working together and celebrating other people's successes as well as your own. And that's really how you're going to, you have to attract your soul tribe and attract the right vibe and be in the energy of just, and the only way to do that is to be super authentic. Like, no matter how weird you think you are, just be yourself. Cause like, I'm weird. Okay. Like, I really thought about that today as I navigate trying to be around others. I'm not like your average person at all. And as I try to meet other people, it can be really isolating for sure. You know, I mean, I'm a medium. It's not easy. And all I can say is that, you know, doing this platform, for example, has brought me specifically people who are just as weird as me, I guess, right? So you know, get yourself out there. There's a whole bunch of people super weird. Super weird, just like you. All right, anything else? Let's see. They want me to pull from here. Wait, what? Okay. Here for, all right. Sorry, guys. See, I'm weird. I talk to myself. Well, it's not myself. Well, I guess that's questionable too, right? All right, this is the shadow card for Scorpio's businesses and finances. I keep hearing get an accountant. Calling the storm. Wait, what? Why? Wait a second. This is number 30. So again, reducing to the number 3 and 0. 3 is a card of creation. Oh, calling in the storm. Yeah, get started. Do all the things. Like the Spirit's saying, get dirty in your work. Like throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks. And then keep going with what sticks, right? Like the Spirit's saying there's no end of options for you. And that it's going to get ugly. Like you're going to be disappointed. You're going to do 1,000 things and, you know, 999 might fall to shit. But what about the one that works? And then the Spirit's saying the joy is in the work, right? You've got to ride the storm, learn to be a sailor, go with it. And I mean, we're water signs. So you've got to, oh, yeah, we are water signs calling the storm. And I'm just seeing I'm again seeing like a tsunami, like lots of information, lots of ideas, lots of desire and passion. You're going to want to get involved in a lot of things. And again, I said this last time, I see a lot of you picking up esoteric studies and actually pursuing a spiritual business. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend learning high magic. I highly recommend anything about the Kabbalion, Egyptian pantheon, anything that's going to just put you in a position of questioning the universe and laws of attraction. And to be fair, when you go through that process, because we had the initiation, here it is. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, God damn it. So back to the overflow and plenty. In order to get to a place where you have it all, you have to lose it all. That's true. So that's your initiation. That's the ego death. That's the storm, right? And you have to lose it all to understand what it is to have it all. Calling the storm, this is a tough time if you choose to see it that way. But if you play your cards right, there's no lack of options for you in your future. No lack of options, that's for sure. Tell us about angelic assistance for us Scorpios, please. I keep seeing things like podcast, Amazon streaming is going. I don't know how this is going to affect this video because I keep saying Amazon, but all I know is that I don't know anything about it yet personally because I still am trying to catch up with my own business booming, which I'm so grateful. But I just keep hearing things about Amazon in my mind's eye. And so I feel like maybe they must be about to do something that's going to make it very easy for people to just like click here, and then it'll be like you're creating it's like, I'm just seeing it's going to be a lot easier to get your message out. So maybe they might be coming up with something a little bit sooner than other platforms, perhaps. I don't know. I'm going to investigate it myself. What's this? Leap of faith. Perfect. Perfect. Leap of faith. I am ready to take a leap of faith, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Yeah, they just want to help. That's all I can really say. Like, this is a really difficult time if you perceive it that way, or it is the best time ever. There is so much happening. I can't even wrap my mind around all of it. And there's no way any of us can. It's like the universe is changing rapidly. So you've got to lean into the idea that we're not all going to die here, right? It's just not going to happen. We've made it through 2019, 2020, if that rings a bell, those times, and we're still here. So what do you think about that? What's the point? How did we make it through all that? Like, we're going to be okay. Lean into your faith and lean into yourself, your talents. Have faith that you can do things. And don't hold on too tightly to anything. Not a person, not a place, not a thing, because that blocks up the ease at which other things can ebb and flow towards and away from you. So it just keeps coming across as release control. All right, guys, thank you very much. If you guys, anybody could put down 4235 for me, I'm going to get my cards together and I'm going to open up the floor and I'm just going to look up for a second. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm so excited. It is Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on where you are. So give me 1 minute while I look up. Sloth Queen. I don't know that name. That's how I felt like a sloth queen today. Let me tell you what. This moon energy has me feeling, first of all, exhausted. And I'm reassessing my business. So just real quick, guys, I'm practicing what I preach. I'm reassessing my business. For as much as I try to do all signs, 12 signs, all the signs, I can't. Right? It's not happening. So Scorpio I'm getting like 47,000 views, 5,000 views, and then a Virgo, 100 views. It's been consistently happening that way. So I will be doing an all signs eclipse reading, and I will probably do it live. And if that reading generates enough, then that's how I will do my all signs. I will do all signs with, chaptered each month, and I will do a schedule. And as I reassess my business, I am still doing personal readings. So until my website is up, which I'm working on, I know I keep saying it, but I'm neurodivergent. It's not the easiest thing for me. Until that's up, guys, you can book with me on Instagram and I will get with you, schedule, and all of that. It's done via Zoom. All right. So I'm going to look up and see who's here. Hello, Connie, Brandon. Hi, everybody. Hey, Taylor, Debbie. Okay. So Debbie is a member. Here we go. Divorced finally. Yes. And moving to another state. Would like a reading on my new house home as I am moving to a higher cost of living state. Debbie, I'm glad you're moving. Mm-hmm. Yes, queen. Get out. All right. So I immediately hear that higher cost of living, higher income. So if you choose to work locally, but that's not what I'm hearing is going to be your answer either. But let's just say you have to work locally, the income will be a little higher there. But I'm more or less seeing like you're going to be tapping into like another source of like income. What is this? Skywriting the fates. Okay, well, so you're supposed to be where you're going. That's good. It's a fated move. Fascinating. You know what, Debbie? Where are you? I was thinking that I was thinking when you said you were moving, I'm like, I wonder if she's going to be moving somewhere like there's a ley line. And so the number 43 comes out, or no, I'm sorry, 34 comes out, which reduces to the number 7, spiritual. This reads lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So I'm almost wondering, since this came out along with skywriting the fates, you're being divinely guided to wherever you're going next. Love failed me. Love fated move. Oh, you're asking if it's a love fated move? It might be. I mean, listen, you got a divorce and then you went somewhere else. Huh. So 56, the wall, obstacles, lay of the land. Okay. So as you were saying that, you got a divorce, I heard, yeah, I don't even want to say it. I just heard that had to end for sure. And so then this obstacle card came out. Then this beginner's mind came out, which is like the Fool card, right? But also this 21 reduces to the number 3. That's Empress energy. And it's also Hanged Man energy and the World card. It's all 3 of those cards. So that's just telling me that this is all fated connection for you. So let's just see how that's going to play out in terms of finances. King of Swords, that's the divorce. Oh, wait, that might have been the house contract too. Let me see. 6 of Pentacles. It's going to be balanced, right? It's not going to be as tough as you think. You're going to have what you need, right? It's not going to be like the abundance right away. But what I'm hearing is no stress. It's going to be okay. You're going to find your groove. Balanced. It literally has scales on there. Hold on. Your 2023 numerology number is a 7. Oh, it's Dark Knight kind of vibes. King of Swords again. I don't know if it's that you're getting alimony or what's going on, but this keeps coming up. This is like, this could be just an air sign. Not just an air sign, but Aquarius, Libra. Give me one second. Gemini. But I'm looking at, what do you want? I'm seeing a lot of like budgeting. You're going to invest in something online, perhaps. Give me one second. Yeah, I feel like you're going to make an investment. Okay, so it's going to be like something that you haven't explored before. Like, I don't know how else to word this, but maybe like an NFT or like, 'cause I don't know enough about this to be speaking on it eloquently, but like an NFT is coming through, or like Bitcoin, but not Bitcoin. I keep seeing an alternate money coming in the near future, and I don't have a name for it. But regardless, I just hear that you are going to make an investment and it's going to do well. It's going to give you ease. Oh my gosh, look, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. And they just said, yeah, you're meant to move there, and you're going to find new love, and you're going to find balance, and you're going to have great success as the Ace of Swords comes up. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, new ideas, new beginnings, new information, the truth of the matter. Like, you're going to be vindicated. You're going to be very glad you made this move, Debbie. This is great for you. Don't worry about the money. Death, you're a whole ass transformation is going on. That's your number 7. So this is a very spiritually guided. Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. That's it. You're fine. You're fine. You just got to get your groove. And look, the High Priestess came out. You're being divinely guided here. And I believe you're going to have a fated connection. So yes, congratulations. All of that's there. I love that for you, Debbie. All right. You're welcome, my love. All right. Let's see if I can see anything. All right, guys. Hey, Nikki. What does that say? I want to invest on cosmetics online. Is this a good time? Give me one moment. The very first thing I heard was something that surprised me. So I'm just trying to check in on that. Okay. So you're saying you want to invest in cosmetics. So I'm not sure what that means, but if you are trying to like be the face or somehow interject yourself into the sales of this, that might work. But if you were just trying to be like third party, hold on, let me look. Nine of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. That's independence and money. You know what? This is also what came through when it came through the cosmetics. So I don't know if how this is going to work, but the very first thing I heard was people are going to be able to shift their appearance like so easily that they might invest less in something like that if it's just the physical product. I don't know what to tell you about that, but that's what I'm hearing. It might, maybe they're like referencing filters and people just kind of posting pictures and just fixing it online. But I mean, I don't know. When I go out, I still want to like in human form look good. So I'm not really sure what that means. Give me 1 second. Maybe that isn't that you want to invest in that, but what's this? Hold on. 10 of Wands, overburden, putting things down. But then I saw the 9 of Pentacles. So what's that? Four of Pentacles, hold on to your money. Wheel of Fortune, karmic endings. 3 of Cups, co-creating, moving away from that idea. You know what? Hang tight, and you're going to get clarity by the second week in November. I hope that helps you. I feel like there's going to be an alternate option for you that's going to be way more lucrative than what you're seeking. However, I also see that you could do them both. To be honest, I almost feel like you could, but I feel strongly hold on to your money. There's going to be a better opportunity. And it's not that you can't do it later. I just don't know that right now is going to be the time to invest in that. It will then tie up your resources for something that's going to come along that's going to be much more lucrative. And then if you want to take extra money from that and like continue the cosmetic thing. But if you are the face of it or you're the person, like you're doing something with it, I would say anytime's a good time. But if you're just selling it for someone else, right? Like you're going to have, your energy needs to go elsewhere, if that makes sense. All right. Taylor, hey, court is on Monday. How's it going to go with my baby and the money? I don't know. Hold on. Are you waiting for child support? Is that what it is? Oh, 2 of Pentacles. That's balance. That's a decision. That's weighing something, options back and forth. Hold on. All right, guys, just a quick note. Remember that I am going to take my members first. So when they ask a question, you know, I'm going to take them first because, of course, they support me each month and we have a special bond. Also, if you want to get my attention, feel free to do a super chat, you know, whatever it is. Tip me, whatever works for you. I love it. I enjoy it, but I'm also here to help. I don't mind doing this. Give me 1 second. Hanged Man. One moment. 4 of Pentacles. The Devil card. 10 of Swords. The end of it. The end of it. The end of it. The end of what? How's court going to go? Is what I'm trying to find out. You kidding me? Two of two of pentacles again. The Fool starting over, being released from the situation. So whatever's going to happen, I mean, this is really, you're done with this. I don't think you're going to have to revisit it. That's for sure. Okay, it's over. That bottom line. So 10 of Wands, it's over. You're going to get the response. It seems to me that it's going to be in your favor. I see the Fool. I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be every single thing you might have asked for, because I don't know what your whole case is about. But when the Pentacles come out like this, you know, like it's, to me, this means like it's going to be fair. All right. You're going to get what you need. And maybe you have to take a step back and like calm your nerves. Maybe you don't get the 100% of whatever you wanted. Maybe there's an alteration. I'm not sure, but you're going to get everything that's fair and it's going to work out for you. And you're just going to be able to cut this entire piece of your life all the way out. I don't see you revisiting financial stuff with it. Oh my gosh, look here. The Star card, number 17, reducing to the number 8. Yeah. This is all the things that you wanted. This is healing. And look at this. When you put them together, this is really good. The Star card and the Fool card, like you're done with this mess. You're going to be in a much better place of ease. Things are really going to turn in your favor. Yeah. You like Spirit saying you deserve it. Like start all the way over. Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to have like a whole new, oh, it's going to go so well for you. I'm really feeling that. Like Ace of Wands is very like new creativity, new desire. Like, I just feel like you're going to get your groove back. You're going to be like, oh, finally I can be done with this. I'm feeling that way myself. Oh, look, 8 of Cups. And that's just moving ahead, right? Like you're just leaving all the stuff behind and you're getting curious about you, your life, your independence. I think you're going to do really well. Yeah. So I love that for you. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, Angela. I saw Angela. What do you, okay, go back. What do you see on my current love interest? All right, Angela. Thank you, Angela. All right, hold on. I see you, Connie. I was trying to read that at the same time. Hold on. Last time you read that my soulmate is not in New Mexico. Is he in Phoenix and is it Raymond? Oh, I don't know. I hope so. All right, hold on, Connie. So Angela first. What do you see on my current love interest? Oh, Angela. Are you serious? 4 of Wands. That's marriage and long-term commitment. Are you Angela? Or did you find somebody? Or because I mean, I didn't make that up. I don't know, Angela. It looks like if you have a current love interest, this might be, I'm picking up on an air sign. Hold on. Wait. Tell me more about this 4 of Wands for Angela, please. Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new beginning, a brand new start. This is good. Angela, you said you think so, maybe. I think so. Oh, God. Wait a minute. All right, everybody. Let's hope that this is Angela. Angela getting all of the things. I'm hearing fated encounter. What's that? Wait. Yeah. So 5 of Cups, right? This is like this, like thinking about the past and like being stuck on the past and like focused on the cups that spilled. But then I see that you're not doing that anymore, right? Like I feel like you have new desire and new hope. And I feel also, even though you didn't ask about this, I don't know if it's that you're about to do something different for money, or it's that this person like low key has money and hasn't shared that with you. Somebody had that last time too. Like a person that they just started dating and I'm like, I don't know. I think this person might have some money on the side and not really out with it. God, wouldn't that be great? 7 of Cups. Options, not lacking for choice. 8 of Cups, moving ahead. Yeah, Angela, I don't know. I feel like this has the potential, right? If it's, I don't know. maybe another human comes along to like muck up the waters, and next thing you know, you've got some options here. But you'll know instinctively who captures your attention, obviously. But there is going to be an offer for long-term commitment, and I do see you having a new opportunity when it comes to money. So either this person has it going on, and that's going to be a shared resource eventually, or it is that or it is that you will also be independently on your own having some income that maybe you didn't expect either. I'm almost picking up like you might get an inheritance, which is out of left field, but that's how it came through. Okay. Yep, Angela, so that's what I see for you. I hope that that is that's great news. You have to let me know how it goes. All right, Connie, is your soulmate in Phoenix, and is it Raymond? I just heard Everybody Loves Raymond. God, I haven't seen that show. All right, show me Connie and Raymond. How about that? Let's do it that way, Spirit. Just show me Connie and Raymond. You know, a couple of things. Make sure Raymond is single. I've got the Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, right? So new beginnings in love, something new emotional. I've got this Three of Wands. This tells me like, you know, maybe someone outside of your regular like location, right? So this is like exploration. Maybe Raymond doesn't live right next door to you, right? You found him somewhere else. I'm not sure. But then you've got this Ace of Cups, definitely new beginnings, new love, all of that's there. And then I have over here, I've got the Tower card, and I've got the Four of Cups, and I've got the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles. I've got the King of Pentacles over here too. So the reason I said to just make sure that he's not married or that he's not involved is because this Tower moment came across like something that he has just gone through. So I don't know if it's that he recently ended a relationship that has caused some sort of like massive disruption in his life. He lives 2 hours away. I mean, 2 hours away is not, that's not next door, girl. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't live close to you. So I mean, it's not all the way far away, like a foreign land, but you know, that's not I'm gonna call you at midnight. You're gonna be, oh, I shouldn't have said, but you know what I'm saying, right? So the point is, Connie, let's focus. The Tower and the three, the Tower card, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I just feel like maybe just double check and see. I'm trying to see. He's a Cancer, but did he? I don't know. I just feel like maybe he wants to take things slow, but he's also excited about you, because that's how I'm seeing this hand here. Like, been through some shit, and then, you know, kind of always thinking like, when am I going to meet that person? Universe gifts him potentially you, right? And then it's kind of like, oh, I think he's into you, but also want to take things slow because just kind of came out of whatever this situation was. King of Pentacles. And this is very specific, but if he was in a relationship and maybe going through a divorce, I'm picking up like maybe that cost him a lot of money and stress and anguish, or whatever ending, financial stuff. So I feel like, yes, there is a potential here. Soulmate, I'm not 100% sure, but a fated encounter, yes, for sure. So let me see. He was married. I don't know if he is. I don't think that there's love lost type situation. Like, oh, he wishes he was with his ex. Not that. It's just a matter of like contractual endings and maybe that fear, like, oh my gosh, I really like her. And, you know, I'm not ready for that type of contractual commitment or something like that, you know, but I also feel like he's going to let down his guard and come towards you. Yeah. Yes. Yes. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune shows up when things are really going to change for you, right? That like literally expect all of the things to go your way. You've been wanting it. You've been asking for it. You've been creating an environment that's allowing you to have and attract the things that you want. And that's what Spirit's saying. Like, you've put in the work, you've put in the effort, you've refined yourself. You're being more discerning. You're just not hopping into something. You're kind of fact checking what's going on around you. And this is working for you. So I feel like this is a fated encounter for sure. There's a lot of potential here. And I say go for it. Just make sure that, match the energy, right? Don't exceed it. So if he's moving slow and you are comfortable with that, you move slow, but ask questions, right? And get curious, because I feel like he's looking for a connection and trust. I feel that's going to be, and you said, I think he's a Cancer. So 100%, if he was in a relationship, Cancerian energy, they like to keep their families together at all costs. And so it must have been very tumultuous for him to want to separate. And you know what I mean? So just be patient, but I feel like it's there. The more that he feels vulnerable and that can trust you, and that friendship builds, and especially because there's distance, a true connection will continue. Just verify that he is available for what it is that you want contractually. Okay. I love that. All right. So go Raymond. All right. Does he really want to come back to me, or he's tricking you? Okay. I'm going to pull the cards. Oh, I don't know which has happened, guys, but my computer is okay. Can somebody still see me? Because I don't know which has happened, but my computer just went blank as I looked up. So I'm trying to see if there's any. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Okay. So does he really want to come back to me, or is he tricking me? I don't know, but my whole computer screen just went down when I started to divine on that. I'm thinking that maybe we might reconsider this. Hold on 1 second. Don't play with this man. And I'll tell you why in a second. Hold on. First of all, my whole ass computer went down. Oh no, you're gonna go ahead and leave the. No, I'm just gonna give it to you like it is. I don't love this person for you at all. And here we go. 2 of Swords, right? And then the Judgment card. Hang tight. Like, you're being tested with this one. The Moon card, right? Something to be revealed, things hidden, things being kept from you. And then the World card. That's the end. You're over it. This is a test, this guy. This is a test to see if you've learned your lesson about, like, being available, actually. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to come down on you, but I feel like Spirit's trying to test, and like I keep hearing that it was a codependent relationship, and like this person is like sucking you dry of your energy, and that you've given too many chances, and that you've just got to cut the ties and move on. And I'm hearing that there's so much better for you available, because there should never be anybody keeping you wondering, like, you're too good for that. Believe me, there's somebody for everybody. There's a million people for everybody. Like, you just need to. And, don't be available. Like, all of a sudden you're busy is what get busy doing anything and anyone else. Like, this person is not for you. And I feel like I'm getting that vibe of like, they need the attention. You know what I mean? Like, they need the attention. They need to feel needed. So I'm almost seeing like a dangling carrot. And I don't love that for you, because if anything, you should just be focused on attracting someone that lets you know exactly where they stand. You've got too much going on to be playing, with somebody's like lackluster energy. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm just saying, I feel that this person is not being honest with you. And I also feel that your gut is telling you that. So I'm just saying, I think it's time for you to move on, and you're going to have a lot better days ahead with somebody else, with other people, actually. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Yeah, you might even get yourself encounter with somebody from the past. Not like an ex, but let me see. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Create boundaries with this person. Just don't be available. Let them go. All right. Let's see what else. All right, guys. Kristen from Wine. Hey, Kristen. Is my friend paying me from moving? Wait, what? Is my friend paying me from moving out late? I don't understand. So if you could reword that, I'll try to get back to you. All right. Loose. Is my life really going to change soon? Yeah, it is. I mean, and I mean that. It's not just you, right? Like it's all of us. Things are going to get real different here real quick. By March, we're in a different universe, and I'm not kidding. Like you can expect, and I'm not a person that turns on the TV. You guys know that about me. If you've ever been to my channel before, like I don't know what's going on out there. I don't care. It's not happening in here, and I'm good with it, right? But you can expect from what I'm getting, that there's going to be a huge shift in societal norms. Huge. And it's going to put people in a place of like really having all of their realities shattered and having to rethink what they knew. And some people are going to lean into an energy of fear and paralysis. And then some people are going to say, oh, this is good. This is good. This is leveling up the playing field. I can actually do the same thing at Harvard. Well, I mean, I'm just saying this, but you know, like back in the day, you needed, you know, how many credits, all this education, a gazillion dollars in debt, especially if you lived in certain countries where you had to pay for an education. You know, you couldn't write a book unless you had a publisher, an editor. You know, maybe if you had a disability, you couldn't maybe articulate your ideas into something that would translate for the masses to understand. All of that's changing. There are tools everywhere currently now that can help people just like you, just like me, become a voice that resonates with others. Like there are ways to get your creation out there. And I just really feel strongly that no matter how much I tell you that, unless you get curious and take the action to make changes in your life and in your vibration, nothing I say is going to make a difference, right? So it doesn't matter how psychic I am. I'm just letting you know, you have the tools, you have the availability, you have to do the work, you have to get curious. And step one is just figure out, if you won the lottery tomorrow, what would you do with your time? And imagine big, truly imagine huge. Don't be afraid, because then you're just limiting yourself. So if you had all of the resources in the world and you knew you could not and would not fail, what would you do? And focus on that. You know, there is a good bit of truth to daydreaming and what that brings about, because you do bring about what you think about. So as far as, is it going to change soon? I feel like it's already changing, right? I can't imagine that you're in the same boat you were in from April or October of last year. I see the Knight of Wands here. Focus a little bit more on you and your desires and get serious with yourself about what it is that you really want to do. 10 of Cups, happy life, happy home, happy family, abundance, balanced, harmony. Anything else? The Lover's card. One second. About making choices. I'm hearing also that maybe, and this is for all of us, okay, but so I'm just going to say it. I don't want to call anyone out. If you are executing any kind of behavior or habit that is impeding on your energy sources or availability during the day or when you would be working, right? Like maybe you have a vice, whatever that might be, investigate that and see how you can gain more control over your energy and time. You know, some of us get stuck on TV or, you know, on the computer playing games or in a, you know, a vice like alcohol, drugs, whatever, right? So just think about how you really are budgeting and spending your time and how you can redirect some of that for yourself. Spirit saying that you are going to be very successful as long. Two of Cups is coming in too. I feel like you're going to have like this is twice now. You've got the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. So I feel, and the Moon card and the Hierophant. If you're in a relationship, you've got to make some changes there. If not, you're attracting something new. And that's what I was saying. Like, let me see if there's Luis. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know. And the Justice card came out. I feel like things are going to be definitely changing, and you've got to have the strength to move forward and do some work to get it. But I don't see any reason why it's not. Everything's coming through. 9 of Pentacles, independence, happiness, money. And this Lovers card is not like, I mean, you had the Two of Cups come up, soulmate energy, right? But this is about making decisions and taking the bull by the horns and just doing it, right? Whatever that is. And I'm hearing like to have some more fun is how it's coming through. So whatever that looks like for you, find something that you like and spend a little bit more time intentionally doing that. And you're going to start seeing a lot of changes in your vibration and frequency and what's around you. But I do think that you're going to have a lot of, you're going to be completely different by February, March. Absolutely. And this is going to be a month of great transformation. This last bit, like this eclipse for all of us Scorpios, if you're a Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus, you're going to feel it. And you're going to feel like you're literally birthing your new identity. This is it. Lots of changes this month, lots of introspection about your relationships, all of them, right? Work, home, all of it. That's for all of us. But for you specifically, yes, changes are happening, but you've got to start getting more involved. I hope that helped. All right. Colleen. All right, let's do this, Colleen. Hang tight. Where do we go for Colleen? Colleen, your birthday's coming up when Libra season's over, right? On the 23rd, I remembered. I can't believe I remembered that. All right, hold on. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit, show me some stuff for Colleen. Hold on. Two of Swords. They're saying that you're really focused on A and B, but C's in the background again. So I know that we spent a lot of time talking about the two cases that you had going on, but this is coming through like there's another solution. So I don't know what that means, but can you please show me what Colleen, what's going on with Colleen, please? Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups of the world, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Okay. Wow. So you've got the 9, 10, and Ace of Cups. That's great. King of Swords. This is coming through like your attorney, your contracts, the cases. I still think that there's something going on with the paperwork. Something is not right because this is all in your favor. All of it. And it is every time I read for you. I know, I mean, look, I don't know what's going on, but I'd like to think that I can't be 100% like off on this every time I read for you. I mean, I'm a positive person, but I wouldn't make this up. So I've got the 9 of Cups here, independence, things going your way, happiness, healing. Like I just like, you know, because it just comes through like, okay, things are going to work out. And then you've got the 10 of Cups, like, wow, they worked out better than I even thought. And then here's the Ace of Cups, like, oh my goodness, I can do all of it. The World card, like I don't have to worry about it anymore, right? All of that's behind me. And I feel like a decision has been made. I don't know why you don't have a response. That's why I'm wondering. I don't know, Colleen. I don't know, but it almost feels like it's done and somebody hasn't gotten back to you, which would be maddening. God, if that's the case, I would be so pissed for you. King of Swords is just, like this is lean on your professionals. I almost feel like you've got to make some phone calls. We've had this conversation before, so I know I'm speaking on deaf ears, not deaf ears, but I know that you've done this already. Is the point? So I'm not sure, but I remember the last time I read for you, I saw 9/29, I think, and that would have been a Monday. And oh god damn it. And so I remember, and I thought about that today as we were getting ready for this live stream. And I don't like to reach out to people on the internet because, you know, scammers and stuff. I don't want to be like, hey, Colleen, how's it going? Because I'm not, if I ever reach out to you guys, I'm not soliciting a reading. So if that happens, it's not me. And then this again is about like third party solutions, something. All right. Anything else for Colleen? That's too many. What is this? Okay. Yeah, so this is Six of Swords. Like, you know, you're getting through the choppy waters and there are better days ahead. I see everything still working out for you. I please call some. I know you have. Stay on top of it. Like maybe it's delayed, I don't know, but I feel like I still feel like it's going to go your way. Empress at the bottom so look. Empress and the High Priestess. These are great cards. I don't see anything negative. So I don't know what the delay is about, but it's in your benefit. Ace of Wands. So you had Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Brand new beginnings, like desire, love, creativity, like all of the things. There's nothing. Colleen, the Sun card. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why the holdup, but you see all the cards coming through. These are great cards. The sun being at the end of it. And I have such high hopes for this going well for you. And I talk about it on every video. So like every time people watch this, they're probably like, all right, I hope this lady Colleen gets her money. So let's all just hope that Colleen gets her money and her happiness because she deserves it. And the Justice card, you're getting it. I don't know what's going on, what the delay is, girl, but we're going to will it into existence for you. All right. I don't know how to say your name, but I see. Thank you, whoever that is. Stale Rem. I said that wrong, but thank you. I don't see a question attached to that, so I will keep looking. Are there people doing things to block my move and or my path forward? Spying, gossiping, hexing. Oh, they better not be. But the fact that you think it, I'll use my witch's deck. Hold on. The independent stage. All right. That was the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever is happening, if somebody's doing it, it's not going to affect you, first of all. Also, by the way, I'm seeing Teflon, right? So a couple of things. Your best course of action, if you believe that someone is hexing you, is not to tie up their energy. I wouldn't even put a bind on them. I feel like you might have done that. Don't do it. Undo it. Figure it out. Like if you did a binding on someone, that's actually you using your energy to control another energy source. So you don't need to do that. Although it's popular advice, I don't subscribe to it, FYI. So I wouldn't bind them. I wouldn't do any spell work. I wouldn't do anything. What you can do is continue to wrap yourself in like a golden, and I'm seeing a rose gold and emerald light, and ask spirit to shield you from anything that doesn't serve you and allow that energy force to like circulate your body like a Merkaba, right? Like just allow that to happen. And I'm telling you that that centrifugal force of positivity and energy and like protection will act as Teflon. And no matter what anybody brings your way, it will not affect you. Like actually people will be uncomfortable in your presence if they're coming for you. I do that work all the time. I was actually out on a date last night and out of nowhere, this man just like, so I don't know what listen, I'm very protected. So whatever he had running through his mind, it didn't work out for him. And I would have never, ever harmed another person. It's just those types of things happen when you're very protected. If somebody is coming at you sideways, because, you know, we're light workers. We attract all kinds of stuff. Hold on. Oof! The death card, Scorpio energy. They don't know who they're playing with, girl. I mean, people are for real jealous. You know, they are. They're jealous. Yeah. Justice. Let karma handle it. Okay. Karma's got you. But yes, you keep doing you and living your life. I'm so sorry. People are jealous. It's going to happen, right? I'm hearing that your glow up is intense. I'm hearing that people are actually so surprised that you transformed the way you did, that you're doing as well as you did, that you're happy. Like people are mad that you're happy. They're mad that you're succeeding, right? And so you're right. I don't know that anybody's hexing you, but what is happening is that constant chatter, like, oh, how's Scorpio doing that? Or, oh, look at her, or look at him. That negativity can sometimes affect your energy field if you aren't protected in the sense of like just repelling it. So yes, So congratulations. Yeah, they're fans. They're fans and they can't have what you have, but you don't need to do anything except just continue to put that force around you and it will repel the wrong energy. So congratulations. You're fan worthy. All right, here we go. I have a friend that is close to me, but I feel like he wants to take another step to be involved with me, but I'm scared. I don't know if he's the one. His name is Andre. You're scared because you think that Andre might have feelings for you. All right, well, look, a couple of things. Hold on. If you're scared, you need to investigate that because, like, you know, the butterflies in the stomach situation and that fear, sometimes I'm learning that that's just spirit telling you, like, no, don't do it. And we perceive it as like, oh, should I? I get these funny feelings. Like, I don't know. So investigate what kind of feeling that is and what part of your stomach. Like if it's, you know, I'm just saying your internal dialogue dictates a lot of what you need to know. So the fact that you're saying that you're scared and you're not sure, if it doesn't feel good right now and harmonious and with ease, it might not be for you. But let's see. Andre. You're welcome, Kami. Ace of Wands. I mean, yeah, they're looking for more. Mm-hmm. Hold on. So then, I mean, they definitely want a physical relationship. Oh, is that what you're scared of? Hold on. Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's emotional and physical. Look, okay. So I've got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This might be all the things that this person wants, right? Emotional, loving, sex, all the things, right? But then the Devil card shows up at the bottom of the deck. So that could be a couple of things. It could be that this person has maybe some addiction struggles or mental health issues potentially, or just, you know, maybe not in their highest vibes right now. So be mindful of what you're attracting and why. Because if you are a healed empath or an unhealed, regardless, if you're an empath, right? Or a light worker, like you're just going to attract all kinds of shenanigans. And so like, it's just the way we are. We can't help it. Like we're light, bright, you know, they come our way. So to be mindful that this isn't somebody looking to get healed or live off your energy force or try to like put you back in the loop, because we're like all being tested right now. So all kinds of odd relationships are coming our way, right? So, I mean, if this person's coming at you like, oh, you know, googly eyed, like, oh, you're the best thing ever. And all of a sudden wanting an emotional connection, a sexual connection, all these things, and you're not really sure, maybe like let it go. There's your dialogue inside is going off for a reason. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for you, but at the same time, like I'm getting that you're going to be too busy to even entertain it. 9 of Pentacles, independence, 3 of Pentacles. Like you're going to be very busy socializing, moving on. 7 of Cups, options, and temperance. I think that this person and the Sun card, if you want it, it's there for the taking. That's all I can tell you. Is this the person for you? Probably not. But is the person, I mean, it could be the person. Look, it just depends on what you want. I would not say that this is a long-term commitment. I feel like you will tire of it. But if you're looking for something more casual, short-term, sure. If you think this person's going to like suck the life out of you you know, no. But 6 of Wands, I feel like you have other work to do. Like you're just going to be too busy for this person. So I hope that helps. Hey, blessed angel. Stasi, can I ask again if there's a specific message from Spirit for me at this time? Okay. Show me for blessed angel, please. Number 22. Oh, hold on. Oof. So this comes through as transmuting pain, the alchemist again, the fool's embrace. Like you are starting new adventures, a new path and a new beginning, but you've got some healing to do. Like I'm going to be honest with you, this month up through second week of November again is what I'm hearing. You're going to be reflecting a lot and it's going to be uncomfortable. So I just got to be honest with you. You're going to be thinking a lot about prior relationships. If you're in one, you might be second guessing. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. Like you could be cycling through interactions with your family, your kids, your coworkers, any relationship. Like you can expect this to be a time where you sit down and watch the film that is The Gifted Angel. You're really going to be looking at it from a observer perspective, and it's not going to be comfortable. But you can do it because the reason this is happening is you're ending something. There's one more thing you've got to get through. And I'm sensing that you didn't even know it was still on your radar. Like you're going to get triggered by an event in the next couple of days is what I'm hearing. It's nothing that is going to impact you physically. You're not going to be in harm's way. Maybe it's something that you witness, something that you read, something's going to elicit a great response from you internally. And it's going to put you in a position to really reevaluate how you maybe would have responded in the past and what you do this time. I feel like somebody's going to test you and you're going to be forced to like put up a hard no. And I feel also that maybe, I feel like maybe when you walk away from this person, maybe, or this situation, even if it's like where you've already left them, but like maybe the contract ends or the house sells or like something happens that makes something very final for you. I feel like after that, you're going to be a little lost. Like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because this is like lost in space and needing more direction. And Spirit's just saying like, you've got to look at things a little bit differently because this is happening. Like the fates come out again. Like you're being divinely guided for real, for real. If you're considering or have a spiritual business, this is very specific. Like you're being asked to like go all the way in. You've got to let go of something though. This is coming through like, as I told you just now about a spiritual business, the High Priestess comes up. I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to be successful. 6 of Wands. This is coming through like you're in your head. Let me see if there's any. Hey, Krista. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant comes out and the High Priestess, both the two most spiritual cards in the entire deck. Yeah, you're in your head. What's the problem? And then I've got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to pick up the pace and get going. You can do this. 3 of Cups, work with other people, co-collaborate. Page of Cups. I feel like somebody's going to try to reach out to you and apologize for something. Knight of Cups and the Tower card. Okay. In the next couple of weeks, when somebody comes for you and test your patience, take pause. Try not to react to the best of your ability. Remember, you're being divinely guided. Things are happening for you. Yeah. Gemini energy, the Lover's card, and then the Devil card came out. Wow. Those are the two opposites to each other because this is, hold on. That's fascinating. So this is 15, which reduces to the number 6. So this card always brings up this card. And the fact that they came out together, this is like the polarities. So this is like being tested to extremes and having to make a decision about walking away from something and like really releasing it. It might even, it's going to be somebody kind of close to you, like a friend, or you're going to have some decisions to make and you're just going to have to let it go. That's the best thing I can tell you. King of Swords comes up. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to be reevaluating a relationship, and it's going to require you to just take some pause, but it's for your benefit. So that's as much as they're giving me right now. I hope that helps. Okay, Krista. Hey, Krista, there you are. Where is it? Hey, Stasi, do you see me finding a lawyer soon and things improving to get my divorce? X has false accusations about me and trying to get custody of the kids. Oh, that guy again. God damn it. Hold on. All right, guys, this is another one. If you're listening to this video right now, thank you for still being with me. I want you to think about Krista. Just think Krista, and then I want you to imagine this woman getting all of the things. Peace, ease, right? Right? Her relationship was not good. So let's all give Krista some love and some energetic support that her custody situation. What is this at the bottom of the deck? Guys, I love spirit right now. As I'm asking all of us to gather around, I could cry. As I'm saying, like, we need to support Krista. No shit, this card comes out. It literally reads, gathering around the power of community. Guys, comment below. You cannot make this up. I'm literally asking for people to pull their energy together to support Krista so that she gets what she needs. We just did it for Colleen. This is a magical channel. Goddamn, look at that. I probably shouldn't have said goddamn as I say that, but thank you. So number 26 adds up to the number 8. What is 8? 8's about manifesting, bringing what you want into form. You're going to get what you want. The idea that he's going to lie, because I have a lot of feelings about this. The idea that he's going to lie, it's going to bite him in the ass. This is Libra season, honey. Let me tell you what, it's not going to work out for him. And by the way, the truth of the matter will come out. I promise you that, which will put him in a position to be questioned from this day forward. I promise you that. So anytime, and this is for any of us that are working with somebody who has effectively been working against you and plotting and planning, like 7 of Swords energy, where they're crafting the lies against you, do not get yourself personally involved. Yes, hire someone. Get removed from it, because those lies and that crafting is actually being divinely guided, because they will be caught for what they are doing, then putting you in a position of power. And this is for all of us. This is not just for Krista. I'm telling you, that has been coming through. You let these people screw themselves, for real. I have such strong feelings about this man because I've read for Krista before. So I'm sorry, guys. I don't love it. You saw me shuffle. It came out again. The power of community. I'm just going to put that here. Here it starts with Stasi. We can do anything. Knight of Pentacles. Things are happening, but it's slow. It's steady. It's going in your favor. Show me Krista's outcome. I heard safety. Good. Krista, you're another one. I want you to start, and I know you have been, I want you to take that energy, that rose gold energy at the top, emerald green energy at the bottom. I want you to imagine those two colors fusing around you like a light body, right? I want you to imagine yourself in the center of two swirling pyramids, right? One going one way, one going the other way. And I want you to imagine you are protected, and that the centrifugal force of energy is just repelling things away from you that do not work. It works. The Hierophant. That marriage is over. Those contracts are ending. He is not getting custody. I can tell you that right now. Queen of Swords, no. The truth of the matter, being able to see above the clouds, cutting off what doesn't serve you. He's Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Six of Swords, calmer waters ahead, getting through it. Queen of Swords again. The Fool, you're going to be fine. Starting all the way over. Give me 1 second. Krista. Yes, he's going to Going to meditate on that. I've been looking for a lawyer. Only one has been a runaround to talk for the last week. All right, show me an attorney. Show me what's going on here. Oh, okay. So 8 of Pentacles. What is that? Hey, you know what I just heard? I heard 8 of Pentacles. Hold on. What are they called? Like a law student, but not. Hold on. I can't think of the word. Hang tight. King of Pentacles. Like an arbitrator. Hold on. I'm seeing a third option. So not an attorney, not like a paralegal. Like, what is, are you trying to show me an arbitrator? Maybe. Hang tight. What is this? Oh. Sorry, guys. When they come through my nose, it's Wheel of Fortune, number 10. So that's the end of the contractual obligation that you have with your current counsel. So yes, another attorney for sure. What is this? 5 of Pentacles. Feeling like you're not getting things done. The Moon card, feeling like you're being left out of decisions, feeling like people are working against you and around you. But the Star card, like Spirit's bringing you in what you need because you need it, period. Like you need it. We all want you to get it. Here's, you going, well, where's my stuff? And Spirit's saying, here, we got you. It's coming. 4 of Wands would be like a new love, new commitment, but that's not what this is. This is about like help resolving the family stuff. The Emperor and the 7 of Cups. I feel like you're going to need to check in with maybe like another option. So consider if there's an arbitration angle here. I know that you've thought about these things. All right. I'm just saying circle back. And if there is a women's, like a center, like a, where I live, there is like a women's center where you can go and get like, help for domestic of like violence and things like that. I just feel like there is a world that exists that you're going to find someone who's going to be very passionate. Like if I was an attorney, I would take your case right now. That's all I can tell you. I feel that strongly about it. So there might be a world that exists. By the way, if you're watching this and you're an attorney, Krista needs help. That's one way to do it, right? Krista, put your information down. You need an attorney. And so things like that, right? Maybe just put down your state where you need and see what happens. Like throw spaghetti on the wall, but you're going to get what you need and you're going to have success. And I don't care how long it takes, but you're going to get it and your kids are going to be safe. That's it. Ace of Cups. I'm not making it up. I'm chill. It's going to happen for you. The Empress. It is. He'll get his. All right. Let me move on before I get my blood pressure up. Oh, look at Debbie. She's a member. She's a paralegal. Or she's telling you that that's what you need. Mediator, paralegal. Oh, you're throwing out the words. Thank you, Debbie. Blessed angel. Yes. Have a few projects. I need someone with domestic violence experience. He is not capable of mediating. Yes, he's lied to the lawyer. I know. Okay. There is a creator on YouTube. Her name is Tammy M. Joyce. I'm almost certain of it. I'm pretty sure. Tammy M. Joyce. And she does a ton of videos that have to do with healing from narcissism when you're an empath. The reason I direct you to her is because she does talk about how to mediate legal things with narcissists and abusive partners. And then she has other creators that she works with as well. And so like, it's just down that rabbit hole. And I feel like even just listening to some of that content will put you in a place of feeling more empowered and a little bit more of ease and just remind you your strength. Okay. Because this human is generating a false environment that puts you in a place of questioning your strength. because he is coming at you, attacking, and with false things, which makes any human being want to be in a position of using their energy to fight back. When in fact, at this point now, you've learned that that's not where you need to tie up your energy. Continue being a parent as you have been. Continue to be that safe place for your kids, right? Because that's what they need. They need some place that they don't have to feel like they're on edge. And if he creates the environment he's looking to create and like yank crazy up out of you because you probably would snap, right? Then he will sit there and go, oh, but look at her losing her mind. We've been there, right? Stay calm, work in the shadows, right? He doesn't need to know you're getting another attorney. He doesn't need to know you're struggling. He doesn't need to know any of it. None of it. And focus on contacting women's groups, anything. Just keep plugging away. And something will materialize for you because it is for the benefit of your children and you. And there is no other option. I promise you that. Everything he's doing is smoke and mirrors. You know that. Even if he had those children, he wouldn't know what to do with it. And that's the thing. We so many Scorpios, we've all been there, right? Guys, comment below. You know, that person that fights you for all of the things and then gets, you know, let me calm down. I wish you the best. I want you to continue looking. Answers are coming and it's going to work in your favor. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. You're welcome. All right. Cosmic Bounty. I am a DV advocate. There you go, Krista. By the way, Cosmic Bounty, I know you had a question. And the problem is that I've been talking for so long that I don't see it. So if you want to go back, copy and paste, put some stars around it, I would love to help you, especially if you reach out to Krista and help her. Look, we all work together. All right, so Cosmic Bounty, put your information back in there for me, please. Hey, Sam, my divorce is going slow. Do you see us going through it with it or giving it one more try? Intuitively, I do not feel like immediately when I read that, I saw doors close. So should you give it one more try? Free will is all you. What came through immediately was like a hard no. So I will pull cards because I don't know you. I'm just saying what they said to me. All right, show me, Sam. 6 of Cups, that's your past person. That's the ex. They have feelings. The Chariot. Divine intervention. All right, well, let's see. Ace of Cups, that's new love. 9 of Cups, independence. The Tower card. I don't see this working with this person. I see you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So the answer to your question is choice is always yours. Decision time, right? 2 of Swords. You have to make a decision. It's going to happen before. What is going on the second week of November? Maybe I just haven't checked out the planets yet. Because everything's coming through like the second week of November. What the hell? The point is that by the second week of November, there's going to be a lot of movement. I've had the 9 of Swords, a lot of anxiety and thinking leading up to this decision. Lots of like what you're doing now, which is like, it's going slow. Is this hopeful? Should we do it? Libra season is going to have you. I mean, look, the Tower card and the Chariot. So the House of Cards has to fall so that you can do what you're supposed to be doing. What's next? And what's next, honestly, is that I see brand new beginnings. And this 9 of Cups is very independent energy and like reclaiming yourself. I see you happy and having like this space of ease. I see you in like at peace, actually, and hopeful again. So Spirit's giving me 2 different energies. When you bring up the relationship you're in and you're asking how it should go, I'm feeling physically the Tower. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling like it's not comfortable at all. And that it's like some days maybe you don't talk for days, or maybe sometimes it's like, you know, like the jabs, the needling of, yeah, I'm sensing the environment isn't calm. And like if once if you decide to move forward, that it's going to be like a whole new world. And you're going to be like, whoa, this is what it's like not to be on pins and needles and walk on eggshells. If that resonates, then perhaps let this go. If you are, on the other hand, holding on so tightly, maybe reevaluate why you have so much desire to control the situation. And if it's going so slowly, are you being manipulated to stay longer than you would have? Like, why is it going so slowly? You know what I mean? Like, start looking at those questions before. So that's what Spirit's saying. Like, you've got to investigate all that before you even talk about, like, is this going to work out? So the right now, the paths that are the brightest lit are the ones where you break away from this relationship. So if you want to work it out, you can. I'm sure of it. But the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, again, about making decisions. You've got to explore your options. 7 of Cups. All right, guys. I'm going to take a couple more because we're going close to 2 hours, which is great. Thank you, Blessed Angel, sending Krista lots of love. All right, Empress Mark, I can't read that. Hey, Stasi, facing eviction, but working on a nonprofit. Just questioning if I'm missing something to help me finish this work. It's a heavy load at times. Okay, so okay. So what I'm hearing myself when I hear this is like, you are facing homelessness, but you are working actively and using your energy for nonprofit work, which is basically giving of yourself and energy for others and their well-being and benefit. And I want you to investigate that imbalance of power, because in what you don't have you don't have it right now to give to others. And maybe while that's your job currently, like if it's not paying your bills and you are facing eviction, maybe it's time to pull your energy back from that and focus on anything that will keep you housed. Because at the end of the day, like, you're not going to be working anywhere if you don't have your basic needs met: food, shelter, water, safety. And that's true for all of us, right? So if you're healing from a physical condition, and let's say you are a therapist, it's time to maybe take a break from work because you have to put your oxygen mask on. So, as far as your resources and finances are concerned, I'm hearing third place solutions. So maybe there's a space where, in exchange for the work that you do, you are getting housing, like a room where you can lay your head at night. Like, maybe there's some kind of world that exists where you can mesh both worlds. Show me about the housing situation. The World card. So things are coming to an end. Show me more. The Emperor. Ten of Wands. Wow, another ending. Okay, you're going to have to make some tough decisions. You really are. I see 5 of Wands, a card of disruption and change and bickering and fighting and just disruption. But then I also have the Queen of Pentacles, and that's, resources and stability and housing and things like that, right? And then over here, I've got the World card, the 10 of Wands, ending, and I've got the Emperor card, building, right? So you're ending something to build something else. I feel like you're being divinely guided to shift your focus. So when you're asking if you're missing something, I think you really need to do some serious meditations about where your energy is being spent and where you can recover more from it. It's almost like, if you're familiar with like YouTube analytics or anything like that, it's like, get the analytics on yourself, right? Like, where could you potentially gather any other stream of income? Is there something online? If you have a phone, you have a platform. So do you start documenting what it's like to have the experience you are, and how nonprofits are not, maybe paying enough and like you're facing eviction, and maybe you start posting about that and find resources that way. Honestly, like you'd be surprised. You're not the only person in this boat. I'm sensing that you might have to do like a room share situation and like really get rid of the things like the excess in your life. I do see you definitely. Yeah, again, yeah, wow. Here we go. All right, here's the answer. Everything is coming to an end. You are going to do a different job. Actually, I see you really spending a lot of time studying like the mystical stuff, because the high priestess comes out and then you've got 8 of pentacles. So this is studying the craft. This is studying laws of attraction. I see you taking, like, you're having a dark night of the soul moment. Like you are, in fairness, going through your tower moment where you're losing all of the things because you're going to be forced to take another course of study, another look at your life, another like reevaluation, and you're going to be forced to be very intentional. Like truly, all of us who have really done the Scorpio work, we've lost it all 1,000 times. This is one of those times. New job, new house, new clothes, new everything. So 9 of Swords is telling me that, you know, this is bringing you anxiety, but you are really riding this wave as best as possible. Try to stay calm as much as you can. Take action to find yourself a temporary like room share sitch. And I feel like you're going to have to reevaluate your work situation. 4 of Pentacles. This is like being more methodical with your energy and resources. 5 of Swords comes up. So you had 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, lots of disruption. Yeah. So I think you're going to have to make some changes and rebalance. You're out of balance. You're giving too much of yourself with not enough of your own resources intact. All right, guys, I'm going to take one more. So let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cosmic Bounty. There you are. All right. Crazy thing. I'm an advocate. I love it. Dark Night of the Soul. Very much slept in the woods. Not a victim. Gross. Just victimize. I feel like homeless from a narcissist destroying credit. Long story. We'll get a home soon. You know what? So many of us have been. So many of us have been in that position where, like, if you sit with most Scorpios, and I'm not even joking, you sit with a lot of my clients. You know, when we talk, they'll tell me like, "Oh yeah, I was homeless for this amount of time." But you know, homeless for a Scorpio, man, I'm telling you, we still figure it out, right? It'll be like the bougiest, the bougiest tent in the woods. It'll be comfortable. It'll be a nice setup. And I don't mean to mock it, but I just feel like we thrive in any situation and live to tell, because that's like our thing. We go into the darkest of dark places, we shine it up, and then we say, look, you can do it too. And then we just kind of move on. It's part of the transformation process for sure. All right, this is the last one I'm taking. Best movies in this channel. Hey, Stasi, is the guy I'm crushing on my soulmate or karmic? We keep pushing and pulling each other for about a year now with little to no communication. Well, you hung up on with somebody you haven't talked to in a year. I don't love it. A year? Is this person married by now? Hold on. A year. That's a long time. That's like an eclipse season and then some. All right, so let's see. Let me reread this question. Is the guy I'm crushing? You're okay. I'm gonna. This is what's coming to me, and I'm gonna say this as best as possible. You're not. If you haven't spoken in a year consistently, like you know, just here and there, you know, maybe you're watching their socials, maybe they're watching you, that kind of vibe. Like, you're not actually like crushing on this person. Maybe consider you're crushing on the idea of a person. So what if you started crushing on an idea of someone you actually have, like, I'm just saying, spirit of the river, movement towards adventure, like number 50. So 5 is a number of disruption. It's also a number of like magnetism and likability. And then you've got 0, right? Limitless possibilities. So as long as you're tied up with the idea of this person, you are not allowing yourself to have experiences to attract others. Oh, this is a lesson for you, is what they're saying. This came through as teachability, number 28, which reduces to the number 10. 10 is further reduced to 0, limitless possibilities, 1, brand new beginning. So Spirit saying that, like, why are you, let me see if I can clean this up. Hold on. They're saying that right now, your Libra, your shadow work is to figure out what about you desires the unattainable. Why is that safe for you? Why are you unable to be vulnerable? I'm sorry. That's what they're saying. They're saying, like, the problem is that you're keeping yourself busy with things that aren't actually busy. Like, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. You're wrapped up in not things that are accessible. And so there's something about that is comforting to you. And I'm actually hearing it's what you witnessed as you were growing, right? Like maybe you had someone in your family who was with unattainable people. Maybe you had someone around you always showing you that, like, keeping people arm's length, or it's not safe to be vulnerable, or and we have, so many of us have that example around us, right? And some, it works for some people, but I'm hearing like maybe you need to investigate why you are being a little bit standoffish in allowing someone to be near you and close to you and getting to know you. And that's the work. So the person that you're crushing on is more or less the idea of that person. Something to consider what it would look like if you let that go and just focused on, like, what it would look like if you had somebody next to you a few times a week, right? Every night, depending on what you want. What it would look like to be like vulnerable with someone. Is it safe? And see how you feel when you ask yourself those questions. And I feel like you're going to do a lot of growing in the next 6 weeks just based on this interaction and diving into those thoughts with the I saw the high priestess in my mind. So, all right, guys, that will wrap it up for tonight. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, memberships, Instagram, all of that. Please don't forget to enter the contest. Right now, what is it? The 7th of October, I have one person who's done the Instagram contest. The rules are posted, right? It's very simple. It's 3 things you got to do. And there's only been a couple people that signed up for the one on the community tab. Also, I announced the winner on my community tab each month. I try to pin the winner to the top, and I still haven't heard from that person. So off the top of my head, I can't remember who it was. So go back and check that post, and the winner is pinned to the top. Reach out to me on Instagram to schedule your free reading, guys. Okay. I am so thankful, guys. Thank you so much for your time and effort. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it, Scorpio. Invest your money wisely, have a good time, have experiences, and live your life. Shine brightly.